Welcome back on this chilly morning on the Hazy Garden. Today I'm going to take you on a plot tour. Come join us. So now that I've brought you outside, we're going to take you on a plot tour in a sec. Just before we do, every heart of an allotment, you need compost. Whether you go and buy it at a shop or you actually make your own. We did buy some, but we thought the only way that we could do it and try and save some money is actually make our own. So that's what we've done. Just here, our previous owners actually left us a plum tree. It did have had some fruit out of it, but I think it got suffocated with the bamboo that was literally scattered everywhere underneath it. It was a bombshell under there, but we've chopped it all back. There's a few bits that need doing, but we'll get to that. So this is flower bed 1 of 2. We are not sure of what's actually going to go into it, but as soon as we do, we will actually let you know. But we'll come to that when it needs to. The second flower bed, at the minute, does have some wildflower mix in it. That's why it looks a bit overgrown, because we don't actually know what to look out for. That's why it looks like this. We've just left it to see if anything would grow. Got a nice little rose bush in there as well. We did have some flowers in there last year, which was nice. So next bed is the actual strawberries. This is the strawberry bed. So hopefully early spring, we're going to have this hole filled up with strawberries. So we're going to have plenty of strawberries throughout the year. This bit up here, so we bought some compost at the end of last year. So we've put it down to just try and put into the ground for some nutrients and that. So as soon as we remove the rhubarb, which is in another separate bed at the minute, as soon as we remove that, it's going to go here near, and then this is its final resting place for our rhubarb. Now, right beside it, going from the edge of it all the way down to the bucket, which is at the other end, we are actually going to be putting all of our soft fruits. So your blackberries, your raspberries, all sorts of little bush berries like that is all going to go across here. Then to my left, we are going to be having all of our brassicas. We're going to be putting them here. So we've built this out of an old greenhouse that we did have. So put some bamboo shoots in just to extend it. But that's going to be our brassica beds. Now, on bed 1, this is our first actual bed that's been numbered. This has our garlic and our shallots. So at the minute, we have 41 Provence white garlic, which are all here. Then we have 29 Gemers or Gemer, I don't know how you pronounce it. If someone would like to tell me in the comments of how you actually pronounce it, would be nice. And then we have our gristle, which are at the end as well. Then this is bed 3 and 4. At the minute they are empty, but we will get to that. So at the minute in bed 3 will be our courgettes and our tomatoes with our peas. And then in bed 4 is going to be our sweet corn and your climbing beans with the squash. So that's bed 3. This is bed 4. Now this is bed 2. Now everything in bed 2 will be your lettuces and your onions and stuff like that, and your spring onions. At the minute it does have our rhubarb, which we have just temporarily put it there. As I did say just before, that will get moved down to the bed that we have designated it for. So then just after these beds here, we have our seating area, a lovely seating area, which we have planted a load of grass seed because it was just mud. We had to transform it, which was a bit of a struggle at one point because it just kept on getting washed away. We're going to be putting our chairs. We're going to have like a little fire pit, and we're going to have a barbecue up here, which is going to be really, really, really nice in the summer because it gets really hot up here. Then behind me is bed 5. At the minute that this is looking like this, we will take up the carpet and everything else, and then we're going to put some more cardboard down, and then we're going to stick a load of mulch over the top. So then that'll be ready, so we can put up the borders. Sorry. Then we can have the bed. So then that'll be done. That'll be ready. Then just here, before we go anywhere else, is our herbs at the minute. This is our little herb bed. It does need to be moved into this little section here at the minute, but we have some onion, some chives, sorry, we have some mint in there. So as soon as we can transplant that, we can put it in there. That's where our herb's going to be. So then over here is bed 6. Now, what we need to do is with bed 6 is we need to cut it down so it's all level, so we can make it all level. And then every bit of soil can be removed and put around the back, ready for our shed. Eventually, where our shed's going to be, it's going to be pushed into that corner there. We do have our starts of our cold frame. We have measured bits out, but that's ready. And then as soon as we start putting it together, that's where everything's going to be for our potting. And if you come around here, so we'll have our polytunnel, which is nice and secure. We have a load of onion seeds all planted in there at the minute. I think it was a lot of onion seeds we planted. I think it was three separate varieties of onions that we've planted. We have leveled all of this out. This was all skew width, like it was so uneven. We had to take up so much soil just to get it level. All this is literally going to be level, ready for this corner for our shed to be put up. Now, I don't know if you can see it on camera. This is quite some digging and filling that we're going to do. As you can tell, that was quite a big step. All this needs to be level, ready for our shed eventually. Before we go, I'd like to say thank you for joining us on this winter plot tour. I hope you enjoy, and if you'd like to like the video, subscribe, and maybe even leave a comment and telling us what your favourite part of the plot tour was. Maybe it was the compost, or maybe it was the beds. But tune in hopefully on Sunday, and we'll continue this adventure on the Hazy Garden.